For Memamuni Akwaba about Melodies TV. So, say yesterday I brought you a story and I make say Councillor Lutterodt about Bonting about apologizing, but it seems still Afiansa more fire ever. Now, Mr. And that your first time or her, please do one thing for us. Subscribe and click the notification bell on the so we understand latest news be about one sa ebeka. It's here for international community be ede wano abeto asem. Now they are calling upon the African Court. We don't put the Ghana Court. They are calling upon the African Court of Human Rights. Say yen drag Councillor Lutterodt enkoho for the comments he made on Adum TV. Now I'll talk about Councillor Lutterodt's apology because apology bia me hone say ensembi wo ho anaka ehun hia say Councillor Lutterodt e de beka. Senya wa apologize no okay so apologize but or apologize in the way say still asema wo kan ye no nkrofo na antenase. That is the type of apology he brought. But you see Councillor Lutterodt kan say wotie ne audio ni na ne video ni na obehu ne say edu baby no wo kan say yes omo a wo mo rape no yenye omo say ene de ne kre but it doesn't prevent the fact say you said say research shows me there that's the only problem. You opened your mouth where the NSO obi na eka atu so why would be a wenum and I can say research stress say Emma bebra ye rape your mono they enjoy it. In fact one can ba bebra say money ni na. That's what he said. Or say research etre, but there is no research to that effect. Me, that's my problem. And so if Councillor Lutterodt says say yes, video no washe nini na now interview nini na edu baby cry what can say yes, will be our rape no and was say ye chini to ni nyama and not the what can but sa dia what can say research stress say a mana ye rape your mono or more enjoy no and then I may try will say it is wrong. No research in this world has shown that. Inti say wa ba betina TV so now this idea no to jano. You're wrong. Me, that's my only problem with Councillor Lutterodt. That's my problem with him. Inti apology ne de nanke ye, but nanke ni kwan say wo ba say ane and ankrofo na antemase, but I understand them because so share audio no and video na ye twa ye de ma wo mo na omo kasa ho na the other side na me kan ye no yamfa nka ho ye the side na me kan research asem ne pe. But still it is true you said it. And you say we any difference e bia obi asem a waka e no de ahye wo kon. One okay, and it is not true. Research be any yasimo etre. Anka research be we yasimo. Anka by this time what they are trying. Ma take it research be any yasimo sa. It's here for a could be from the International Human Rights Observers. No, the International Human Rights Observer. Ekono nidino no. It is an international organization. Na say a UN4 UN4 one of those UN organizations one say and I know maybe kasa about some UN organization beings and same I'm say they are one of them na enkrata wo mo de aba no me kra me ready ye no yem hihye me ma Councillor Lutterodt me yem hihye me ma ne pan. Let me go straight into enkrata na nkrofo ye de aba no say press briefing. The International Human Rights Observer HRO of the United Nations, what you say, United Nations, since they are part of the UN. I see the International Human Rights Observer of the United Nations has received many reports on one George Lutterodt, known by Ghanaians as Councillor Lutterodt, for various forms of verbal assault on women, including insults and other forms of intimidation, creating a misconception about women. I say on the 10th of July 2020, the attention of the International Human Rights Observer was drawn to another unfortunate utterance on rape made by this same man in question. From the excerpt of the broadcast on Adum TV, a local media network, the said man claimed rape victims enjoy the act of being raped. Was it based on the various concerns received and with his recent unfortunate utterances, the HRO is backing the Ministry of Gender in its course to bring him to order. The International Human Rights Observer is joining hands with the ministry to ask that he be prevented from appearing in both international and local media houses. The International Human Rights Observer further calls on the African Courts on Human and People's Human Rights Hague to take actions against him. Therefore, we want Ghana laws in taking actions against Chancellor Lutterodt. Or say the African courts. You see, as I say, the courts, how the court system works. Well, how the court system works, and they say for what I stand to be corrected, but for what I know, how the court system works. Let me say there are several levels of. Maybe I'll be started with circuit, then the magistrate court, now circuit court, now high court, who we are. Supreme Court. So Supreme Court is the biggest court in the land of any country. Ghana has a Supreme Court na court kesiepa e wo yasase so. Now, say Supreme Court DSM. Now what shall say Supreme Court in DSM ni ya obetumi they call another court which is big but it is not in the country and on your friend or a West African court. So you see how it all is. It is Supreme Court is the biggest court in the country, but West African courts no also seen Supreme Courts no. At here. And our West African court and so courts be why your friend African courts and also so seen West African court. That's what I know. I stand to be corrected. African court and so no. There is a court which is bigger than the African court, which is the international court. Into we are seeing in our court a super we are seeing in the international court. Na sa international court and as a mobile kaya like MC Liberia was said one former president Charles Taylor nembreso okunkum nkrofo bebre no international court na di na sema Charles Taylor ya china tum no se mobile kaya Ghana nso ye ne MC Cote d'Ivoire enya asase manso bi sa time na oil bi epie ewo nsuo ni mu Cote d'Ivoire se eyo masase so Ghana ye nso ye se eyo asase so international court MC international court na ekodi sa asem no na Ghana ye win case no. So you see, international court is the biggest court in the world. But court ni air ranks. African court in so ewo. Into African courts no, and I say, yen drag Chancellor Lutterodt in court. You see African court no, woman no mon treat Chancellor Lutterodt as soon. One thing about Chancellor Lutterodt, now same way, and I say, he can't deny the fact. Say he didn't say it. Indeed, he said it. Maybe the thing he can say and he say, well, can we, he said some other things. But indeed, say where see every nenum aba can say, ane yemba omo European omo enjoy no. Indeed, it was something he said. One day man asem ni akwa ye den no. Into you and Quo are from the International Human Rights Observer. I say African courts. Yen drag Chancellor Lutterodt enko ho. Therefore, enye ni nanu no. Or say and to take action against him and to call on the Ghana Media Commission, Ghana Psychological Council and other stakeholders to take actions against him and retrieve the said video from all digital platforms. We ask that Judge Lutterodt retract his unfortunate comments and apologize to the general public. Therefore, and some no, and no. You are seeing the letter right in front of you. Chancellor Lutterodt and an assault ayeshino. You see, Chancellor Lutterodt, he's fond of saying things, wild things. And that is how he built his image and reputation. And you see, Ghana has a sanity. So would the BB blower? And say you have to continue in the line of that thing. And sana will stay relevant. It will do baby nani bakono person was a sakrana still near yeding. Very, very unfortunate statement from Chancellor Lutterodt. And there, the senior man aswaye a man aswaye. There was no need for him to even say that. There was no need for him to say that. Me din kan atremo say even if nipa won. And yes say obi wo ho beka say me de I'm real. Hey. Enye de wo behu bia na ode wano beka ho. Intia Ghana ni smart in cancer wo bon dwumbi. Wo say de eni ehu bia na nka no se wo beka nsem hyehyen esumase nsem hyehya dakem nyama hyehye sumase na enye de eni hu bia na no se obeka me say that statement where Councillor Lutterodt to make here no. One, research asema wo kan no enye ne there's no research that proves say emba European wo enjoy. There's no research that proves that. Two, even if there was research that proved that, it wasn't right for Councillor Lutterodt to say it because it will have this kind of effect on him. Me kra me tie chi minim kra say ade we obi koka effect a Councillor Lutterodt and the have one so no and no never have it. So there was no need for him to say it. There was no need whatsoever. Mati asem na si o. Aha. Try mo adwen e wo comment box ni mo.